Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The journey of translating fundamental rights into actionable realities for every citizen remains fraught with challenges. This ongoing struggle, deeply tied to the democratic fabric of the nation, has produced mixed results depending on one's perspective within the system. Yet one undeniable truth persists. Laws safeguarding fundamental rights have historically upheld the spirit of the Constitution. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the newest fundamental right, the right to privacy. Before we deep dive, let us first take a look at today's headlines. PM Modi to unveil Mission Mausam today to build a climate-smart India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be launching Mission Mausam as part of the celebrations marking the 150th Foundation Day of the Indian Meteorological Department. The ambitious initiative aims to transform India into a weather-ready and climate-smart nation. The Prime Minister will also unveil the IMD Vision-2047 document outlining strategies for weather resilience and climate change adaptation. This document will include advanced plans for weather forecasting management and climate change mitigation. ARM eyeing to hike prices considers developing its own chips. Technology supplier to chip firms ARM Holdings is developing a long-term strategy to hike prices by as much as 300%. It has also discussed designing its own chips in a move to compete with its biggest customers. For decades, the British firm kept a low profile while licensing the intellectual property that Apple, Qualcomm, Microsoft and others use to design their chips. It charges a small royalty for each chip produced with ARM technology. India's iPhone exports surpassed the Rs 1 lakh crore mark. Apple has reportedly surpassed the Rs 1 lakh crore mark for iPhone exports from India in 2024, with exports hitting a record of USD 12.8 billion. This growth largely stems from a rise in local value addition, now ranging between 15 to 20%, and a nearly 46% surge in domestic production, which totaled USD 17.5 billion. In 2023, Apple recorded USD 9 billion in exports, representing approximately three-fourths of its USD 12 billion in domestic manufacturing. MHA engages 54,800 cyber volunteers to monitor and report unlawful online content. The Ministry of Home Affairs has announced the enrollment of 54,833 cybercrime volunteers as part of its Cyber Volunteer Framework. This initiative is launched by the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center I4C in 2020 and seeks to bring together passionate citizens to assist in combating cybercrime. The volunteers are tasked with reporting illegal content, raising cyber hygiene awareness, and supporting law enforcement agencies. Jay Parikh to head Microsoft's new AI engineering division. Microsoft has announced the formation of a new specialized engineering team, Core AI Platform and Tools, which is aimed at advancing artificial intelligence. This initiative will be led by Jay Parikh, an Indian origin leader who headed Meta's engineering efforts for over a decade. Jay Parikh has been appointed as the Executive Vice President of Core AI Platform and Tools, positioning him among the top leaders at Microsoft. Welcome back. The legal battle culminating in the 2017 Supreme Court judgment was both historic and arduous. Delivered by a unanimous 9-judge bench, this landmark ruling demonstrated rare judicial consensus and clarity. Yet in the years since, the promise of the right to privacy has remained largely unfulfilled. While the Justice B.N. Sri Krishna Committee drafted a robust personal data protection bill in 2018, its transformative potential was squandered as the bill underwent significant changes before reaching Parliament. Entrusted to the Joint Parliamentary Committee, it languished in review, resulting in a watered-down statute passed only in 2023, the Digital Personal Data Protection Act. By then, India had become a passive observer to the global erosion of privacy. The recently issued Draft Digital Protection Rules 2025 exemplify this decline. Rather than centering user rights, these rules prioritize government accountability mechanisms while undermining individual privacy. Provisions granting the government unchecked access to personal data, ostensibly for subsidies or licenses, blatantly violate the constitutional principles of necessity and proportionality laid out in the K.S. Puttaswamy judgment. Worse, the public consultation process was tokenistic at best, sidelining meaningful citizen participation. This grim reality raises an unsettling question: what use is a fundamental right if it exists only in legal judgments? Without proper enforcement, genuine public involvement, and a commitment to constitutional safeguards, the right to privacy risks being hollowed out, an unfulfilled promise lost, and legislative compromises and executive overreach. At this thought, we sign off for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to War India magazine. For more news and updates, you can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Stay tuned. Thank you.